video?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me think here what I'm going to say. UPA is a great place. Great students here. I love working here.
My favorite thing about UPA is that it's a small school, so we have a lot of interaction with each other. So even the 6th graders know the 8th graders, and that wouldn't really happen in bigger middle schools.
Like if you're having problems at home, there's a lot of different things that you can do. There's therapists, there's counselors. You know, it's just like overall a really good school.
This is her name.
This is Miss Bayardo. We'll explain about her later, but she's really important to the school. So Miss Bayardo does a lot at this school. She's one of the founders. You know, there's not a lot of fights here at the school because we have conflict resolution. You know, they don't go like up to each other trying to like kill each other, because we know that if something's going on, we go tell Bayardo. We don't like just start fighting out of nowhere. This is the Family Resource Center. Miss Lindy works here. She helps out parents that have questions. She's very important to the school. The adults help us, and you know, if there's something going on, they just don't want us to like sit there and like suffer. They actually want us to like go on and like learn, and I think that that's very amazing, that we're very privileged to have. Like no matter where they come from or what background they have, they can embrace it here and they won't get made fun of or they won't feel left out. They do care and they go out of their way to like make sure that everyone feels safe and that everyone feels included.
So what are the biggest challenges you think are facing families in this community?
Right now is the immigration services, that they are in need of challenges with all these newcomer families that are arriving to the area.
This year, UPA started a program called the Newcomers, and that program helps students that are new to this country.
We had a lot of heart-to-hearts and made a major decision to increase enrollment so that we could maintain resources at the school. And so we increased enrollment by 60, and now we have 384 students, which is the biggest that UPA has ever been. And in those 60 students, we took on 2 cohorts of newcomer students. So these are students that have been recently immigrated to the United States.
A lot of our students are here without an adult. Mainly they instead of having their parents in here, they have a member of the family that is taking care of them, which could be a older sister or brother or aunt.
And we also increased our special education program by building out an inclusion program for intensive counseling enriched students. So these are students who have IEPs for emotional disturbance. They have historically in Oakland always been in an STC sort of sheltered environment, and UPA is the very first school that has an inclusion program for these students.
The lack of language, that's a huge barrier for them. Families being single or parents being single because of the separation of the family, either by deportation or divorces. Another challenge that I have seen lately is the financial or economic area that they are struggling with. Especially now, a lot of the companies that are hiring people are asking for legal documentation, which a lot of the families don't have.
On these walls, it's very decorative. When students feel like down, when they see the colorful paintings, it kind of gets them in a better mood. Something that the school encourages is, expressing themselves, but not in a bad way. Graffiti, especially in Oakland, it is used to like write mean stuff on walls or like represent a gang. But what UPA is trying to encourage students to express their creativity in a way that's not offensive and that doesn't hurt people. We work a lot on our gardens in Service Day. So Service Day happens twice a year, and it's a day where we do a project to help out the community. It's like very important to do things for the community, especially for an Oakland community, because Oakland community is like it's portrayed in the media as like a bad place, and just to know that we're making like a change kind of like empowers us. You realize that we live in a bad part of the neighborhood and we live in a dangerous part of the world, but we can grow. So we could tell ourselves, hey, you know, no matter what, I'm still gonna grow, I'm still gonna succeed, and that can like help us out a lot.